Hi guys, Jackie Wolf here, and I wanted to talk about a change coming to YouTube. A change that, as you can read, I just got a email about, telling me that I am no longer a YouTube partner. Which, I find fucking great. I find phenomenally damn awesome because now I get to not monitor my speech quite as much as I did. But inverse, I want to talk about what I always thought made YouTube such a great platform. And it was never the big creators. It was never the big guys on the block. The Markipliers and the PewDiePies. But it was the small guys. The small talent that was showing off what they could do. The guys who worked their butts off and grinded. And the reason I'm talking about this, the reason I want to point this out, I want to talk about, I mean, if you want to stay with YouTube, please, I respect you. If you want to work those long hours. But I can tell you, as somebody that went from 100 subs to 5,000 subs in a little over a year, somebody that worked his butt off every day and could not produce the content because he is a solo act, doing all this stuff, that what a lot of people don't understand, the small guy is getting hurt here. And I know I'm friends with YouTube employees that are telling, oh, you're overreacting. No, the small guy's getting hurt here. The small guy is being told, no, we don't care about you. Not long ago, it was discovered that in search terms, unless you have a certain amount of views per month plus a certain amount of subs, you're not getting into recommended or suggested videos. If you're not a YouTube partner, you do not get as many views as a if you're not a YouTube partner, you don't get as many views as a YouTube partner. Because you're not as promoted as much. The way that works, the whole system is wrong, is broken. And they don't want to talk about it. A lot of them just want to sweep it under the rug or not comment. And this is true. I mean, this is a big problem with the platform. Now, I don't have as much time as I used to, and I admit that, this to me is a great thing because, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I want to showcase off what I could do, but at the same time, I wasn't making any money. I couldn't live. And I had to get a real job. When I was growing and I was actually making money off YouTube and I could work a part-time job, that was fine. But it got to the point I had to work a full-time job because of the last batch of this stuff. But I digress. We're actually going to talk about this from the point of view of a small channel. You're a small channel. You don't meet any of these requirements. You don't get 4,000 hours of view time. Well, that rules out a lot of people that may only be able to upload once a month. Well, you're going, yeah. No. Those creators, there's a lot of them that are very talented. There's a lot of cartoonists, a lot of voice actors, a lot of musicians that can't, because of their schedules, obtain that amount of views. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that being in the YouTube partnership program's that great. It honestly sucks. The rules, the mandates, and all that kind of stuff is complete bullshit. And I've been wanting to say this stuff off the top of my chest for a long time, and now that I'm about to no longer be a YouTube partner, I've been a YouTube partner since 2006. Now that I'm about to not be a YouTube partner, I'm fine with it. I don't care. It's one less thing holding me back from being creative and not having to mind what I say or who I offend. Because I really don't give a shit. But let's go into this. You have to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. Well, that sounds fair. But like I said, there are some content creators that might only upload once every 3 months. doesn't mean their content's bad. And of course, like I said, if you're a YouTube or you're not a YouTube partner, you kind of get shit on. If you're a YouTube partner and you don't meet enough subs and views a month, you kind of get shit on. So it's really hard to get that watch time. Not to mention, now you also have to have 1,000 subscribers. Okay, I could understand that. I really could. But again, anybody under 1,000 subscribers, actually I think the number's higher than that, as it was pointed out to me. But that's a grind. That is a lot of work. That's a lot of work put into third-party websites. That's a lot of work just working your butt off. And oh, yeah, I'm going to hear somebody complaining in the comments. I'm going to hear somebody complaining about this video. And again, I really don't give a fuck anymore. I'm tired of this shit. But, yeah, 1,000 subscribers. I could kind of understand that. But at the same time, you need to be promoting the people that don't have 1,000 subscribers. Which, 9 times out of 10, I don't feel like YouTube does. I really don't. I feel like YouTube kind of... oh, you're the little guy? Yeah, fuck you. And, that might just sound bad. But yeah. The YouTube Partnership Program has gotten to be to the point that it's a nightmare. And I highly suspect that a lot of people that stay on the platform will be pushing for donations, will be pushing merchandise, will be doing things that I never really did that I should have done. And I don't blame them. I also am not going to blame anybody that jumped ship over this. If you're a small-time creator and you don't feel like you're going to get anywhere on YouTube, you're probably not. I mean, the amount of work I put to get to where I was on YouTube was ungodly. It wasn't even worth the effort anymore. Like, it was a nightmare. And I enjoyed doing it going in, but by the time I was working 127 hours a week just to make YouTube work while trying to maintain a job I was working more and more at, I forgot to turn off my phone, and getting screwed over at, it just wasn't worth it. And then the job switch in November, which ruined my recording freaking schedule. Which, I mean, I was planning on starting to do maybe 1-2 times a week videos, but now I just really don't know. I asked a question on Twitter if I should quit or stay with YouTube. I really don't have an idea. I'll try to remember to link that in the post above if I'm allowed to. But yeah, I just wanted to point out, YouTube's making some really bad decisions when it comes to the small-time people. YouTube's getting to the point where if somebody was to ask me about making a YouTube channel, I probably would tell them no. And not until they're more transparent with their creators. Not until the point that a creator feels like, they can go from nothing to being somewhat happy. Because, fuck it. Fuck this shit. I'm a little bit tired of it. Anyways, I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm sorry that this no talent, zero of a person that I am even attempted. Thanks for showing me the light, Google. I don't know if this is my last video, but bye.